Hi, I'm John McFarland. I'm from San Diego, California, USA, and I'm here at Talos in New South Wales, Australia, in Byron Bay.
And what'd you come over for?
I came over to come on a vacation. Been trying to get over to Australia my whole life, and finally made it. I wanted to get some McCoys. They were the boards I came to get.
So what'd you get?
I got a 511 all-round nugget. It's 3 inches thick and 20.5 wide. And I got a laser zap that is 20.5 wide, 3 inches thick, also 511.
You've been riding for a couple of weeks. How'd they go?
Really great. The laser zap, little more high performance, but I couldn't really be certain for on that. But it holds really well. I took off on a good solid 5-footer that was just draining in the shore break, and it held the bottom turn. I didn't think it was. You can see that fin. It's really big, and the board's small, and it just holds. I don't know how it does it, but it just holds. This one's very, very solid. The all-round nugget. Very confident. It holds. You would think with a wide tail that it wouldn't be able to, but it does. The fin, I'd never ridden a gull-wing fin before, and you look at them, and they're so big and thick, you would think that they would be tight and not maneuverable, and that's not the case at all. It goes through the water like a razor blade, and they're very loose, but they hold and they're solid underneath. Definitely the best single fin design I've ever had underneath me. They're completely different than what you think from when you look at them, and it's amazing how the water underneath you, it just sheds it off, and it's almost like if you were running and jumping on ice. It just goes so fast over the surface. It just leaves water behind, and the way the bottom's constructed, the one day I came out here, it was a little choppy on the surface, and the bottom of the board actually changes the water underneath it. It doesn't react to what's going on the surface in the sense that it becomes a detriment. It just goes through it and makes its own path. So it literally changes the water flow to its own accord to do what it wants to do. And I'd never felt anything like that before.
And how about catching waves?
Both catch waves really well, especially the all-rounder. I caught better waves on this all-round nugget than I did on an 8th-room Malibu I rented for my wife.
And how much fun you having on them, John?
Oh, they're really fun. They're also barrel hounds. I've never ridden a board where you take off, and as soon as it can find the barrel, I mean, it naturally pulls into it. I mean, I'm talking even 2- and 3-foot little waves. It just finds the barrel. It does it on its own. I mean, some of that's you starting to guide it, but it just slots itself in. It's very hard to describe, but it does do it on its own. And I had heard that about the boards. Shane will rave on about that, how his boards do that, and they do.
So you just look where you want to go, and
it just goes right in.
And how'd you go dealing with Geoff?
Geoff's great. He answered my emails immediately. Always a pleasure to email back and forth. He did everything I wanted and asked for, and he's a great guy. Truly, the classic surfer shaper. What he says is what he is. He's a no bullshit kind of guy. He just says it like it is and tells you the truth. And I like that about him. He really loves surfing, and that's the other reason. I always wanted to get boards from him. He was so into design. I've been wanting to get boards from him since the late '70s, early '80s, and I finally got him, and I'm super stoked. It was worth every penny to come here, to get these boards. Every penny.
So you could buy any board in the world, but you chose to buy 2 off Geoff?
Yeah. I could have got any boards I wanted to get when I came over here. I got 2 for myself, and I would have gotten more, but I also picked up a board for my friend, so I'm kind of maxed out on what I can bring home through the airlines.
What's he got?
He ordered a 6.6 Astron Zod. He's a big guy. He's about on the 6'2", 225 triathlete. He's a lifeguard back at home in San Diego.
Cool.
Big solid guy, and he loves McCoys too.
Excellent. Well, let's go and get some surf, eh?
All right.
I'm really pleased that John came out from the States to get the boards and that he likes them so much. It's quite an honour really that someone will come so far to just get a couple of boards. And on top of that, him and his wife are just really nice people also, which makes it a lot easier to deal with. So I'm stoked that he's so happy about getting the boards.
And he's had a couple of weeks to try them out.
Yeah, and the feedback is really excellent. As he explained, from the designer's point of view, his comments are right on the money. So it means that what I hope to achieve, that does work, and John was able to explain that. So very satisfying.
For him and you.
Yeah, for both of us. Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks, Geoff.
Okay.